Kimmi literally WhatsApped me and was like, Rick, I have something to tell you. I don't think you're going to like me anymore. Firstly, I think people's opinions are just their opinions and that's it. They can say what they want, but it's ultimately your choice, isn't it?
And then we had like a bit of a movement where it was all about body positivity.
Correct.
and celebrating women's curves and stuff.
That's a hard transition. It's a very hard transition, isn't it? But I'm now at the point for me where it's normal.
I've just found Vinted. That's so weird. Vinted's amazing.
Right, so
can I just tell
Go
you?
on. I mean, people could say the same about, obviously, thinking they're a tree and stuff. But do you know what I mean? Like, so whether people respect it or not, it's ultimately your decision.
No, honestly, all the feedback, I don't mind.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. I've got thick skin.
Now they get so much more, whether it's because their platforms have grown.
I don't think it is. I think it's the way things are going.
Hello and welcome to the Confessional Podcast. You are listening to, of course, yours truly, Rick, and we have the amazingly beautiful Kimmi K. What are we talking about this week, please, Kimmi? I understand you have something
I know
interesting.
You're itching to hear my confession, aren't you?
I am. So Kimmi literally WhatsApped me and was like, Rick, I have something to tell you. I don't think you're going to like me anymore, but I'm not going to tell you. And I was like, fuck, okay. Like, when? And she was like, when we next do our recording. So I've been in suspense. I even tried to get it out of the producer and he was like, no, mate, it's not for me to say. Wait until she gives you it. So I think, fuck it, over to you. Go for it.
I'm actually really nervous. I'm going to get so much hate online. Like, okay. It's going to be brutal, but it is what it is. So I am starting weight loss injections. So Ozempic, it's not Ozempic, it's one down from Ozempic, but I have made the decision. And by the time this video goes out, I will be fully on weight loss injections. Don't look.
I don't think that's bad.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. That's fine.
Talk me through your decision and the process.
So I've not been happy with my weight for a very, very long time, as you already know that anyway from when we went to Scotland. And I have tried to go to the gym. I've paid for PTs. I've paid for meal plans, meal prep delivery, all of it. I've tried it all. And it does work. It does work for a little bit, but I've got zero willpower. And that's what it comes down to. And it's probably is the lazy way out, but it works. So I want something that works. I want something that's going to help me. So the injections they don't suck all the fat out of your body.
Of course not.
You still have to diet and exercise. You can't eat shit, basically. You will just vomit and shit yourself.
Okay.
It also it takes away food noise in your brain. So I don't know if you do this, but literally every second I'm awake, I think about food. I think about what I can eat next. Or if I'm eating, I think about what's going to be for pudding. When I wake up, I'm like, what's going to be for dinner today? What's in the fridge at the moment? It takes all of that away. Your food noise in your brain just disappears like magic. It also stops you craving like sugary stuff, so all of that goes away. So I am excited, but I'm nervous about the backlash on the internet.
Well, firstly, I think people's opinions are just their opinions and that's it. They can say what they want, but it's ultimately your choice, isn't it? You do what the fuck you want and what makes you happy, and if you think it works, I'm fully in support of it. As long as it's not going to damage your health long term.
So there are loads of side effects.
Such as?
There's shitloads of side effects. So I will probably
loads for paracetamol, isn't there?
No, these are they are bad. They are bad side effects. Cancer is a risk, so thyroid cancer is a risk. It's very, very rare. I can't remember what it's called, but it's a gastro something in your stomach.
Gastronitis or something?
It's not. It's a disease. I can't remember what it's called. Okay. I'll have to Google it. That's a risk as well. But again, it's very, very rare. They still have to stick them labels on the box. Yeah. Diarrhea, sickness, constipation, indigestion, thirst, extreme thirst, sleepless nights. Literally all of them are an issue. But to me,
like you're coming off a heroin.
I know. But to me, the risks of that injection outweigh the risks. The risks of being overweight outweigh the risks of the injections for me, because I don't want to have a heart attack when I'm 40. Okay. I don't want to be unwell, and I feel like I'm getting to the point with my weight now where I am becoming unwell, and I think it is related to my weight. So yeah, it just.
How long is the course?
So I'm prescribed them by a doctor, so I haven't just brought them off the internet. I'm like, you can just buy them off Facebook, which is absolutely ridiculous. But I have been prescribed them by a doctor, and you are prescribed them until you are an ideal weight. So at the moment, I'm in the obese category. So when I get to a healthy category, then they won't prescribe them anymore.
Is this by like an NHS doctor?
Yeah, by a doctor. It's not an NHS doctor, it's a private doctor.
No, of course.
Yeah, it's a doctor.
Like a fully qualified, fully fledged.
Yeah.
Not some cunt who goes, I done a 6-month course. I'm now a doctor.
So you get them monthly. They come in the post monthly. And every month you have to reapply for them. So to make sure that you're like an ideal, like you've not lost too much weight or...
am I allowed to ask what your weight is now?
So I don't mind. I'm going to be sharing my journey anyway. So I'm going to be setting up a separate like TikTok, because I want people to know like on TikTok, there's loads of people that do this weight loss injection online. And it's glorified. It's like, you only see the positive stuff. You have to really dig to find like the bad stuff. So I'm going to make sure like people see like the full ins and outs of it. My weight is, I'm 13 stone at the minute. I'm 5'2". That makes my BMI 33, which is obese. And I want to get down to, I said 9 stone, but every time I say that to people, they're like shocked. But to me, that's in my healthy range. So between 9 and 10 stone would be ideal. I'm a size 16. I want to be in a size 12.
I think if you lose 4 stone, you'll be less than that.
Do you think?
Yeah. Fuck me, 4 stones. A small person. I think if you were 9 stone and 5'2", that would put you in the petite category, wouldn't it? And you'd probably be size 8 to 10.
I must like have my brain must be in a different place to everybody else, because I say that
isn't that big.
I feel massive.
I appreciate how you feel, and obviously you talk to me about it a lot off camera, and kind of because obviously we have conversations and we're actual fucking friends off camera. But like, you're not big, but I appreciate you think you're big, and that's fine, because if that's how you feel and you're doing what you think's best for you, I'm in full support of it. I'm not against that at all. However, and I'm not saying 4 stone is too much and you shouldn't do that. No. I'm just saying 4 stone.
My target is not to hit like minus 4 stone. My target is to feel comfortable and not be unwell. That's my target. I think
you'll feel very comfortable. If you lose 2 stone, you'll start feeling great. 4 stone, that's a third of your weight.
Yeah, so the injections say that you lose up to 22% of your body weight.
Over what period of time?
Over, I think it's 6 months.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to say, if it was over like 4 to 8 weeks, I can have
it is quick. It is quick compared to normal weight loss.
For sure.
Very, very quick.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And that's why I wanted to do it that way as well, because I don't like it is.
Summer body, here we come, mate.
I know. I'm going to be in a bikini.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, size 16 isn't big. Like, it's not big, is it?
It's not massive. To me, I carry all my weight around my stomach.
It doesn't help that you're very busty as well. Yeah. So I think for you, that will create a sense of you feeling bigger than you are, because your clothes won't sit on you probably how they may on somebody else who wasn't as busty. And again, I'm not a connoisseur of women's bodies or women's clothes. That's just my looking from an outside in, sorry. But I think, hey.
Do you know what's weird though, right? I see curvy women online and I think they look fit, and then I look at myself and I just hate it. It's weird. It's odd.
I think a lot of people think that though.
It's like, strange.
I got my first genuine body compliment from a stranger who was male, and it was just a genuine, and he was like, fuck, I'd love to have a body like you. And I was like, wow, like, geez, I was very humbled by it. And he was like, honestly, like, he was like, I think you look great. He was like, you're broad and your back's wide, and like, you've got like thick arms. And he was like, like, how have you done it? But in my head, I don't really like my body. I'm not happy with my body at all. I'm not to the point where I want to lose severe amounts of weight or gain massive amount of muscle. I just want to be comfortable in my own skin.
That's the same with me as well.
So I get how you feel. I'm not to the point where I'm willing to do anything like that. I quite enjoy the gym.
Yeah.
I'm very lucky that I don't crave like sweet foods. Pudding is never on my agenda, whereas every day my kids have pudding every day, whether they get a couple of sweets or some ice cream or something. I don't have pudding. Like, I'm happy to eat my dinner, but I'm always thinking about food, so I'm very much, I can relate to that. The second I wake up, it's coffee, and then I'm like, cool, what can I eat? But I'm trying to limit myself to eating 3 times a day plus my supplements. So I'll have like a protein bar and a protein shake, but I'm trying to limit myself to only eating 3 meals a day, because I could comfortably eat 6 or 7, like actual fucking meals. I mean, like fully fledged meals, and I wouldn't feel bad. Like, I would genuinely do that. Hey, I think that's exciting.
It's exciting.
I think it's cool.
It is exciting. It's just a bit scary as well.
Why is it scary?
Just,
I mean, the only thing it's going to do is make you have to buy shitloads of new clothes.
That's going to be fun.
Get on Vinted.
That's what I've done. I've ordered a pair of size 12 jeans.
Have you?
And they're going to be my tool to see.
If Vinted want to sponsor us, I literally use Vinted for everything.
I've just found Vinted. That's so weird. Vinted's amazing.
Right, so
can I just tell you?
On.
I got a pair of wellies.
Yep.
They were Hunter's wellies, and they were £8.
Yep.
Brand new.
Yeah.
What
so
the
I've
fuck?
got these Converse I'm wearing brand new for 22 quid. I just bought my middle son, who's turning 6 soon, 3 brand new pairs of Levi's for £20. Brand new.
It's mad.
I have a barber gilet, like a body warmer, and everyone goes, oh, mate, you must have loads of money, because it should be 160 quid. I got it for £40, brand new with the tags on. I buy all my jeans, most of my jumpers, all my work shirts. I think I probably buy 90% of my stuff. Obviously, the only stuff I don't buy on there is gym gear or my underwear, so socks and boxers. Everything else,
it's mental. I love it. I
am obsessed with it. We probably have 5 parcels a week come, and I sell on it too.
Do you?
So basically with our kids for probably the last 3 years is, for example, when was born, I bought bundles of age 0 to 3, loads of bundles, so we had fucking probably too much. And then when he was got to 3 to 6 months, I sold all his 0 to 3 and replenished with 3 to 6, and then I repeat that process, and it's still happening to this day, but with all of my kids.
You're basically not even paying for clothes then, are you? It's just that's cool.
I literally recycle them as they come in, they go out, and I get new ones in. Truly, that's all I do.
I love it. So I scroll on it with, and then she picks stuff, and then I order it. And
it's amazing.
We go because we go and get it from a little locker, and it's just fun to put the little code in and watch it pop out. It's like a whole experience.
You know boat shoes?
Yeah.
So I just got a brand new pair of Timberland boat shoes, brand new, still in the box, for £42, because I want some for spring and summer just to wear with chinos for work. But if you go online, they're between 120 and 180 depending on the colour you get, brand new. They genuinely came in the box with the tag still on the fucking shoe.
That's insane.
It's mad. So Vinted.
Yeah, Vinted anyway.
Please reach out to us. We would love to endorse you as an amazing brand, because it's actually truly amazing. But I think, don't worry about the backlash. Who cares about the backlash? I think if it's going to make you
I think the only
happy,
backlash that will come is from people calling me lazy, and I fully 100% accept it. I am being lazy, but it's needed, because I can diet and exercise. I just can't sustain it. I get in a week and I fuck up, and I think that's the same for everyone, isn't it? Like, I
think people can queer whatever they want. It's not their body and it's not their life, and if it's going to make you happy personally and mentally and physically, then fuck them and think about you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, people could say the same about, obviously, thinking they're a tree and stuff. But do you know what I mean? Like, so whether people respect it or not, it's ultimately your decision. Yeah. Isn't it? So yeah, I don't know why you think I would have thought that was controversial.
I was so worried about saying it. Yeah, I'm so worried about it just going out online as well.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't think you should be.
I was going to not say anything and just lose the weight, and everyone would be like, that's amazing. You've done so well. Well, I still have to diet and exercise. Yeah. I'm not going to sit here and eat cake and get skinny. I'm literally going to be doing I'm going to concentrate on protein, 3 meals a day, fully nutritious meals, and go to the gym. You just need to break
down your intake of protein, carbs and fats, and go on MyFitnessPal example. If they want to endorse us, please do. And that's what I do. So I had an online coach, and he was amazing. He was actually amazing. Not only with his knowledge of exercises and kind of opening me up to new things in the gym and kind of tweaking what I thought I was doing great. He'd be like, your base form's fantastic, but tweak this and it'll be even better, and you'll see much better progress and for the goals that I was trying to achieve. But then he was teaching me about the food side of it, and the food side of trying to lose weight or gain weight or muscle mass or whatever. Food side of it's 70%.
Yeah.
So you can go to the gym for an hour, but if you have a shit diet, you'll see nearly no results, or you'll see very, 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 very slow results. So I've learned a lot about the food side of it. And I'd say January, I went back to kind of how I was normally eating, because things were going on in life, and, you know, obviously I got made redundant, and I was searching for a job, and I was trying to like figure everything out. So I just didn't have the mental capacity to be strict, but I've been back on it now for 4 weeks, and I actually missed it. Like, I truly missed it. And now I'm not strict with my diet, you know, and like for lunch today, we will go and get a cob, hopefully, and I'll get chicken mayo, but I'll track it.
Yeah.
And as long as you're honest with your tracking, you can see what you're intaking. And yes, chicken mayo will be very, very high in fat, but it also has elements of protein and carbs that you need, and it breaks down your macros. So as long as you're tracking and being brutally honest with the tracking, I think you'll be fine. Like, I really do. Like, if you eat sweets at night, look how many calories you got left.
I literally eat, so that's when I eat my most shit, is when I'm in bed. It's snacks, it's just crap.
But and I'm just using this as an example. Obviously you kind of do your own thing, but let's say you're going to eat 2,000 calories a day, break down a couple of breakfasts which are like enough calories so that you've got enough for lunch and dinner left, and maybe a snack, and then you'll get used to a routine. So let's say you have 300 calories for breakfast, just example, and then you have 900 calories for lunch because you splurge out. You've still got 800 calories left, you know, for dinner. Some dinners, like for example, we had Chinese rice last night, and it basically consists of rice, chicken, and shitloads of vegetables. That's it. And I mean, the meal was huge, like to the point where I probably shouldn't have eaten as much as I did, but I weighed it out, and it was only 480 calories, but it was massive. So my calorie intake yesterday was actually under by like 800. So I could have eaten 800 more. So you can, as long as over the week.
Yeah, you do it over the week.
You do it over the week rather than in the day, and you go, okay, cool, I had 800. I don't need to eat 800 more tomorrow. But if we go, let's get a Domino's or whatever, you can account for that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think as long as you can create a healthy relationship with food in your head, then you'll massively do it.
Do you think we used to have these problems years ago? Like, I feel like food's definitely changed. It's more, there's way more calories in food now than there used to be.
I think that's a really interesting conversation that could go off in so many different angles. But I think, I say a long time ago, let's say 20 years ago plus, food at home was very different. A lot more people ate at a dinner table. A lot more people had the dynamic of a stay-at-home parent and a working parent. So that stay-at-home parent had time to prepare better food. And I'm not saying all kids got that. A lot of kids just got turkey dinosaurs and fucking wedgies and baked beans.
I got the turkey dinosaurs.
But I think, so there was a lot more time to eat healthier food and have family dinners. We were a lot more active.
Oh yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? We were literally on the go. Kids just sit in front of a TV now.
But then so do adults.
We all do.
We spoke about it before, didn't we? Like, people would doom scroll for an hour or two. 20 years ago, we didn't have that. There was nothing to doom scroll.
It's so easy to get food now as well. If you want like a pizza, done.
Yeah, it's mad. So I remember,
delivered to your door.
I was literally on Instagram and I follow this pizza page. Have you ever seen like the pizzas I share on my stories?
Yeah.
This man in America, I need to meet him and shake his hand and eat one of his pizzas. But I was like, oh my God, that looks amazing. And we were supposed to have, I think, chili con carne for dinner. And I was like, fuck that. We're going to the pizza restaurant. We all went out and went to this pizza restaurant. All because I saw it, like stupid things like that, isn't it? I think because we were so much more active as human beings, not just kids or adults, everybody, we didn't have as much issue with obesity and weight gain and consciousness of it.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't, and I'm not saying it's normalized, but it wasn't as normal, was it?
No.
Like fat people 20 plus years ago, it wasn't as normal as it is now.
Fat people got a lot. I think like there's been like trends, haven't there? So like 20, 30 years ago, it was skinny people. They were the trend they were in. And if you was overweight, you was disgusted. And then we had like a bit of a movement where it was all about body positivity and celebrating women's curves and stuff. There's a lot of influencers out there still to this day who are very prominent, and that's their whole being. And that's fine. Yeah. That's up to them. And then I think now, because of Ozempic and Mounjaro, which is the one I'll be taking, I think because of that, and because it's easier to lose, it's not really easier, but easier to lose weight, I think we're moving more back into the more healthier side of things, and people that are body positive are getting a lot more criticism than they used to. So
I follow 2 body positivity creators who I quite like as people. Years ago, they got some stick, but not as much. Now they get so much more, whether it's because their platforms have grown.
I don't think it is. I think it's the way things are going. It was skinny, body positive, and now it's going back to...
I feel it's definitely going back, because muscly men was a huge trend, wasn't it? Everyone going to the gym. I don't feel like muscly men is a huge trend now. I just think general fitness is
fitness
coming
and
back
health
into like the kind of the dominance of kind of, let's say, that stratosphere, if you will. So yeah, I enjoy exercise. I enjoy playing American football. I do enjoy going to the gym. Do I find it tough? Yeah, man. And I'm not going to sit here and go, it's easy. It's not easy at all. It's not. I wake up early to go to the gym. I sacrifice hanging out with my kids on the weekends, go and play American football. It costs money. Eating cleaner and better costs more money, which is wild. It's cheaper to buy shit than it is to eat clean, which is bonkers. It's actually bonkers, isn't it?
I think it's because we want the fast, easy way of life as well.
Correct.
It just takes time to cook.
You are right. You can eat relatively unhealthy food a lot quicker than you can healthy food.
Yeah.
And when I say healthy food, I mean tasty healthy food.
Yeah.
You could
could eat a lettuce, but
do you know what I mean?
it's not gonna
it's not gonna appease your appetite, is it? And I think we're definitely in a world at the moment where people have become more impatient, people have become more busy. Nobody's too busy for anything. You just need to adapt.
Yeah.
Which is really annoying,
we're all busy with stupid shit that we don't need to be busy with. It's literally taking seconds of our life away and we don't even realise it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the thing.
It's just trying to mentally adapt to making the time for the things that are priority in your own life.
Yeah.
So if it means having to get rid of one thing to accommodate for another, that's a hard transition. It's a very hard transition, isn't it? But I'm now at the point for me where it's normal and it's not a struggle to eat better.
Yeah.
My weekly food shops have drastically changed. Instead of buying sausage rolls, I don't buy sausage rolls. Instead of, I love pepperonis. Fuck, I love pepperonis. I won't snack on a pepperoni now. I'll snack on a celery stick or carrots and hummus. Sounds stupid, but just those silly little things, and they really have massively tweaked my food intake and my mentality of what I'm eating. So I'm very conscious of what I eat now. I'll look at food and before I'll be like, that looks tasty, but now I'll look at it and I'll be like, fuck, I wonder how many fats are in that.
Yeah, when you start counting calories, it's insane. The amount of calories that I actually eat in a day.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It can get way out of control very quickly. So before I was kind of gymming and eating cleaner, and I don't eat clean, I really don't. I don't just eat rice and plain chicken. It doesn't, dinner's dinner. We'll eat a normal dinner and then I'll accommodate my lunches and breakfasts for what I'm eating for dinner so I can make sure I get my protein intake. And I do use supplements like protein shakes. They're very good supplements. I eat some protein bars. You can get protein yogurts. And you'll be surprised, there's protein in so many foods now, so many foods. But I'm eating 200 grams of protein a day, which is quite a considerable amount.
That is a lot.
Because I've tweaked and now I kind of understand. And this was definitely with the help of my online coach. I'm not taking any of this credit. I'm giving it to all him because he was the one that gave me that knowledge. But it's a lot easier for me now. But at first, I struggled. I'll get to 130 grams of protein. I'll be like, fucking... That's it, mate. I
can't fit any more eggs in.
and it is more expensive.
Yeah.
It truly is. But if you cut out eating the shit instead of buying that, you put it towards the better foods.
Yeah,
it actually evens out.
Yeah.
I think it's exciting for you.
It is. I'm excited. So next time I see you, I'll be...
Yeah, walk around like a bloody skeleton. I think that's cool, man. Just dead.
I'd like an empty balloon.
But I do think you'll be because you're short, you'll be tiny at 9 stone. You'll be tiny.
I'm literally not planning on looking at the numbers. I'm planning on going on how I feel.
And how you look,
I don't want to be skinny. I like being curvy. I like having curves.
I think you'll always be curvy. Because you're so busty and you have wide hips.
Yeah.
So I think you could have a fucking waist tiny.
I have got, so I did
but you have an hourglass figure.
I did my hip to waist ratio and it's 0.7 and that's actually really low. So I do already have the curves and they should stay there. So I'm hoping they do.
I think they will. I don't think you're just going to go fucking straight.
Yeah, I just need to get rid of the fat off my belly. That's That's where like all your health problems come from, is like the fat on your stomach, and that's what I need to get rid of. So
I think it's cool.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited to watch the journey.
Yeah.
Oh, good for you. What does everyone else think? Let's give our honest, be honest. Be honest. I can take shit. Yeah. Be honest. I think be honest, but don't be a dick about it and be like, you're a fucking failure. Fuck you. You're lazy. Just be honest and be like, it's not for me. I would never do that. And I think it's the easy, lazy way out. Or be like, okay, cool. Like, I support your journey and like fucking go through it and I'm excited to watch it. Like, I don't think you need to be a dick about it. And if you are, you'll probably be blocked because honestly, all the feedback, I don't mind. Yeah?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. I've got thick skin.
You heard her. She does have thick skin.
Exactly.
That's what's trying
Not
to get
for
rid
long.
Of. Yeah. I think it's very exciting. And I think if you can tweak your food habits, that will massively help you.
Yeah.
Massively.
I'm really looking forward to getting back to the gym and getting back and pumping some iron.
Yeah.
Getting strong.
When are you starting?
Tonight.
Actually, tonight?
Yeah.
Oh,
so my injections came yesterday.
And have you started taking them?
No, I start tonight. It will be tonight. And I'm shitting my pants. And I probably will be shitting my pants tomorrow.
Yeah. Recording day one. I have severe diarrhea. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. That's really exciting.
Yeah, it's exciting.
I think it's amazing. Oh, good for you. All right, cool.
Right.
Let's wrap this episode up.
Yep.
We'll go straight into the next one. We will have a confession in the next one. We wanted to talk about that. That was Kimmi's confession, so technically it was a confession. Please do remember to like, share and subscribe on any of our platforms you're listening on. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. It's still something ludicrous, like 75% of you who watch us on YouTube have not subscribed or liked. Please do that for us. That would be a huge help and it costs you absolutely nothing. Just your time to click subscribe. You don't even have to have the bell on, but if you do want to because you're interested in what we're saying and what we're doing here, then please do. We do have a Patreon, so if you want to see any bonus content, you can go and subscribe to Patreon. It works out about £4 a month. That would be really fun. If you're watching this, a lot of people, and I do want to mention this, a lot of people have gone, why haven't you released any more episodes on Spotify and Apple Play? We have a new channel, the Confessional Podcast 2.0. I probably sent it to 20 people over the past couple of weeks.
Really?
Yeah, because they're like, you haven't released any more episodes. And I'm like, we just have a new channel. So if you need the new channel, go onto our website, theconfessionalpodcast.co.uk, and you will see all of our links to Apple Play, Spotify, YouTube, Patreon, any of the social media platforms, TikTok as well. It's all out on there. So anyway, Kimmi, do you want to say goodbye?
Yeah, what I forgot what I normally say. It's been a while, dude. Right, see you later. Bye.
Thank you very much, guys. We love you all. Goodbye.